Back at the ranch, we've decided not to hunt this morning. The wind was pretty bad and I've been sick for the last few weeks, so I decided to sit it out. And James went to hunt this morning and the wind was just so bad. And as you can see, the wind is pretty bad right now, but we're gonna try out this evening. And Silas and I are sitting up in the stands. So the feeder's supposed to go off in about 30 minutes. We saw about five to seven axes this morning by the cabin. This wind is terrible. Hopefully it'll calm down a little bit before everything starts moving.
Feeder went off about 30 minutes ago. And there was a white-tailed doe about halfway down the right-of-way on our walk in. She never spooked. But she did leave, which is awesome because I haven't seen a white-tail in a long time for some reason. And she was big. We saw a bunch of axes this morning, and there was a buck in the group, but he looked to be pretty young. I'd have to get a closer look at him to see if he's worth shooting. I still don't have an axis buck yet, and I don't even have an axis with my bow. So I'm really gonna want to if he comes, but if he's too young, I'm gonna let him go.
Okay, so Silas and I sat down in the bottom of the stand because it's pretty windy still, and it's easier to talk down here than it is to talk up there. So we're fixing to get ready to go back. I'm sorry, we really probably not gonna have a whole lot of good footage this trip, but you know, we never know every time we come out here what the weather's gonna be like. James looked it up ahead of time and it was supposed to be hot and dry. And it is a lot warmer and it's dry this evening. It was raining a little bit this morning, but you just never know what it's going to be like. This may be it for this evening hunt. And we'll try again in the morning before we go back home. But Silas and I are chilling down here at the bottom, and we're going to sit down here for a couple of minutes, I think, and then we're fixing to, since James hasn't came and picked us up, I don't know if they're still in their stand or...
So we'll have to walk back.
Yeah, we're going to have to walk back. We're going to get my bow and I have a fanny pack with all of our stuff in it, and we'll get down and we'll walk back all the way back to the cabin, huh?
Yeah.
But who knows? I don't know that much is out right now with the wind being the way that it is. Mm-hmm. But who knows? We may find us a jackrabbit, or we may come across some kind of animal on the way back to the cabin. So hopefully we'll see something, huh? Okay, so Silas and I found us a jackrabbit. Let's see if I can zoom it in. See him? Awesome. Okay, so Silas and I just made it back to the cabin. We stopped for a minute when we saw those jackrabbits. I snuck up on them. I left Silas by the road, and I went over there, and I ranged them at 52 yards when we first saw them, and I got up to about 25 yards, and come to find out there was two of them instead of just one. And I shot at them, or shot at one of them, and the rabbit just jumped right over my arrow. So I lost an arrow. We looked for quite a while and I never found it. So I may go back out there again later and see if I can find it. So it's an expensive arrow. You like hunting? Yeah, like going out there and being my hunting buddy? Yeah. Shalise has been excited to try to shoot a turkey this year, and the last 2 years she hasn't even had a chance to. But I think James brought her little gun out there with her. So if they are able to shoot anything small today, you're mocking me. If a raccoon comes out or a rabbit, then I think he's gonna let her try to shoot. But if not, she's at least excited about going out there hunting. So James has been bringing them out there hunting out here since they were literally in diapers. They were both babies when he started this out, and they've been hunting for a long time with him, and then now with me, and they like it, huh? So they they're like, normal kids. They get bored at times, and there's times that they would rather stay in here and watch cartoons now that they're a little bit older. But for the most part, they enjoy being out here, and they enjoy hunting along with us. So I'm glad that we can pass this along to them. Okay, so I changed my mind. I know I said I was going to call it a day, but I just really hate to waste this evening hunt. So Silas and I went back to the cabin. We got rehydrated, and I grabbed my 243. I left my bow there, and we're fixing to go back. We've got about 2 hours left of daylight, so we're fixing to walk back to the stand, and hopefully we'll be able to get something with the gun instead of the bow. I hate to waste this hunt. I hate to just give up. Shaking so bad. We weren't out here 2 minutes and 2 hog came in. I got a good shot. I know I did. So we're going to give it, I was going to give it about 30 minutes. That's what we normally do, but the sun will go down in about an hour. So I'm just going to leave them there and wait until James comes and picks me up with the truck, and then we'll see if we can find them.
You do?
I don't know.
Did you shoot at a raccoon?
Yeah.
Well, I think you might have got him, but it looked a little high. But you might have got him a little bit.
Okay. Well, shoot it like one more time.
We're gonna wait a minute and see what happens.
The video is not real great this morning. It's still kind of dark here. The video is going to be going off in about 20 minutes. We didn't really search for the hog too much last night. It's nearly impossible to find that thing in the middle of the night. Everything's grown up so bad here. We searched for a few minutes, but we didn't search for very long. James reviewed the footage. He said I hit him kind of low, but about an hour after I shot, I heard him moaning, so I'm pretty sure he's close. So after this morning hunt, we're going to try to do some searching and see if we can find him this morning. It's so hot, it's in the 80s, but so I'm not sure if the meat's going to be good or not. We'll determine that once we get them, but hopefully we can find them this morning.
It's 8 o'clock. I finally had one respond to my call. About probably 300 or 400 yards. Either that or it's so windy that it made him sound further. But I called right back to it, and since he responded once, I'm sure that he heard me. I mean, he responded right away after I called the first time. So hopefully he'll head this way. And it's been dead this morning. It's so windy.
Okay, so I think I'm fixing to wrap it up. I haven't had any luck this morning. The wind is still just super bad. I saw a small little white-tailed doe, but that's all I've seen today. Nothing's moving.
I just got out of the stand, and I noticed some splashing. Where is he? Yeah. There's a bird in there, and he can't get himself out, so I'm gonna get him out. See, we have these rocks, but I guess he couldn't find it. Get tired. It's gonna be all right now.
Okay, kids are having lunch before we head back home. And I went to take Silas out to the outhouse earlier, and we
There
came.
was a rattlesnake curled up under this.
The outhouse. Yeah, pretty scary. So Daddy's out looking for my hog. So when he comes back, we'll have him go check it out and see if the rattlesnake's still there so he can shoot it.
Yep.
But
with
if
the
not-
blowgun.
Not with a blowgun. With his other gun. But
I like a
it's
blowgun.
pretty scary.
I
You
want
know,
to
the
shoot
snakes
it.
that are out here. So let's always try to be cautious, and we usually wear our cowboy boots, and we have some extra tall ones that we always wear, and
No,
and-
not all the time.
well, we try.
Yeah.
Yep. Got a long trip home.
No.
Yeah, we do.
No.
But I opened it. The door's unlocked because I didn't lock it back. But I went to open it, and he's right up underneath in the corner,
On the left side?
right side. You couldn't see him. Well, I wasn't looking actually before I opened the door, but as soon as I opened it, you could see him. I don't know if he's still there. I can't tell. Well, I didn't want to mess with him. I've never messed with him. I don't want to take a chance of getting bitten. No.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Where do I stand? I can't.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Huh?
Got it?
Did you get him?
Baby, I'm glad you saw him because he would have bit you.
As soon as I open, I don't know what made me. I never look right there. Oh my goodness. But as soon, I was checking all this out because I'm always cautious in the inside. I would have never thought to look underneath, but I just happened to oh baby, I saw him at the corner of my eye. I'm not getting very good footage. I dropped that door and we took off. Pretty scary. Yeah, if we would have taken a step in, he would have got us.